Today's video is about resisting your healing. And one thing I would like to say about resisting your healing is that on some level, if you have any healing to do, you're resisting your healing. Otherwise, you wouldn't have that healing to do. Okay? So, let's say I came to a personal trainer, dietitian, therapist, whatever, and said, I need help losing weight. But don't you dare talk to me about diet or exercise. Everybody talks about that stuff. I want something else. I do not want you talking about diet or exercise. Boring. What are you going to do with that? I mean, hopefully you're going to say, I don't think you're really serious about this weight loss project. Maybe come back when you are. So, if you're doing healing on your emotional issues and the topic of your mother or father come up and you say, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Now, the healer, somebody like me, will probably try to get you to change your mind. Will probably try to get you to understand the significance of dealing with these primary relationships. But on some level, if you have healing to do, you are resisting some kind of hot button issue. And what you're really resisting is not the idea or the category or the person that we need to talk about. What you're resisting is the feeling that you don't want to feel. And like many of my other videos, that's a big deal. What do you not want to feel? What do you put on this pedestal of horribleness that cannot be experienced and therefore is experienced forever because of the repression? So, when I work with a client, I try to dig out the deepest root of the issue. And sacred cows will be slaughtered and served for lunch. And that's not what a lot of people want. And they don't need to have that. They can find somebody gentler than me that does not push those buttons. And for many people, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, for many people, that is a much smarter option than working with me. Because I'm direct. I go right for it to the point that I can see it. I try to break taboos. And one taboo could be, I cannot criticize my mother, my father, my teacher, my priest, whoever, no matter what they did, because they hold this sacred position in my consciousness, in my belief system, that cannot be touched. And if you keep the big boulder in the middle of the stream, it's going to define the course of the flow. And that's okay. You can have that existence if you would like. But I urge you to think along the lines of what I said in the beginning. If there's something that you keep not healing, there's something that you're resisting going into. And just think for you. Think about your most persistent issues. And then think, do you have a taboo? Families have a lot of mythologies. For example, like Grandpa earned millions of dollars and set up trusts and foundations and whatever. And we all benefit from that, so we cannot discuss the more negative things that Grandpa ever did. And those things are taboo. And the taboos go through the generations, and all the issues connected with the taboo can't get fixed. So think of where you're resisting healing, where you say, I'm not willing to go into that area. And know that if you want to heal certain issues, that's exactly where you have to go. And you have to start wondering why you're resisting, what mythology you have been creating in your mind, and maybe with others in your family, social circle, or whatever it is, whatever religion you're in, whatever church you go to, the job that you're at. You know, there are these group psychological dynamics that we become a part of, that we know that if we break a certain rule or question a certain thing, we might be out, but we might need to be out. And the fact is, if you're willing to go to the root of the issue, you can process it and you can transform it. And that horrible feeling that you've been resisting forever might be a 30-second cry and you're done once you get to it. So we think that the things that we resist healing, that if we went into it, it would be this huge Pandora's box. But what we don't realize is we're already living in Pandora's box. And going into this healing is how we actually open the box and get free from it. Something that I would like you to consider. So, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you have any questions or any topics that you'd like me to do a video on, put them in the comments. I would love to interact with you with a specially made video for a question that gets me inspired. Inspire me with your questions. Thank you. Bye.